Full power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Hood Hamp and the Hamites that came in. Yeah, I just came back from what we was doing, how we was doing. First and foremost, man, this is what we doing. Big up the Green Eyes. Let's get my boy Green Eyes back up in the place to be. I can't believe I wasn't even around. What happened? I asked him what happened. He didn't tell me yet. He said one of his people from his place to be made a move. So, you know what that means, right? Don't come to this show. As soon as I see you come to my show, you getting blocked. You ain't coming here. Ain't no what's up over here. You doing that to the beloved. I don't want y'all over here. You know, the kid wrote me and said the same thing. What can you do? But look at him and say, you soft, dude. You soft. You soft. You know, you ain't got no life if you doing that. You mad because your page ain't blow up. Uncle MS doing. They snatching peoples out, man. They snatched a few peoples, MS doing. We gotta be careful now. Yup. He said the dude that used to come over here, he no longer over here no more. As soon as he walk in the building, I'm a sniper. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't play with that snakenism. We don't play with that snakenism. Okay, come on. Come on, get down. You want to get down? All right. It's time to go to work. Yeah, content snake striking. Yeah, that's them. No, they ain't got to worry about us. The reason why, because we ain't in their sector. You know, we not playing with nobody. You know, that's what they is. Then we put that up in the file from MS Doom. Well, y'all dudes is out here. Content strike snake. I tried to sit back so I could end the month the right way. So Green Eyes gave a thing out. So we're just gonna look out for the beloved like we supposed to, because we all what we supposed to be, man. Family, right? I don't know what's going on, Green. So my job is to say, all right, yo, you know, I ain't with that. That's deep. Content strike snake. Yeah, that's what they doing. That's what they doing. J. Lee Chronicle. I ain't seen what's going on, brother. J. Lee Chronicle. Nippy, come on now. You're starting to get a little psyched out. Come on now. Sit here. Come on, what you want, man? All right, go out there, man. Sit out there. Yeah, what's up, J. Lee? Ain't see you in a minute, man. You okay? You good out there? I see you took a little vacation because it's kind of slick out there, man. I see Israel Doctrine got the same style. He's blocking you somewhere too, I saw. You know, these guys is just corny. You know, they want to do all the things they want to do, then when you do it back to them, they don't want to, you know? That's why I ain't gonna mess with them. I'm gonna just look at it for now. Come on. I'm gonna just look at them for now. It's okay, nothing there. You know, they don't want you to get a couple dollars on this thing. They want other people to get a couple. I don't know what's their problem. But we came dressed for success. That's what we came to beat them with. Can't believe they did that, man. Content striking people. I don't know what it's for. As soon as I see them in the building, don't bring them over here. Keep them dudes right where they need to be. Don't bring them over here. My boy's gonna snipe them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My boys go sniper. We not playing with the dudes. They just content strike because they got an upset stomach because of a content. They got an upset stomach. Oh, okay, you've been in the clouds. Well, you know me, man. Just know I still been hanging in there. I'm glad you're back because I don't know why they keep doing me like this. But we'll hold it down. Mm-hmm. We'll hold it down. We came in our best dress. They put green eyes on a damn deadlift. Damn. I tried to get them all off the deadlift. They got green eyes on the deadlift. That's crazy. That man was 200 away. It's tough, man. Yeah. I don't even want to say the guy's name that he's having a problem with. As soon as I see him, sniper. Just snipe. You don't belong. You ain't doing that because he got an upset stomach. Huh? There go green right there. He got an upset stomach. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm talking about it now. You know, nigga had an upset stomach and decided to do this. We just got the brother off the deadlift. When I met Green Eyes, he was like, when I met you, how much you had? And when I sent the help over there, my man was just like he said, 200 away. I left him alone after that. What he said? Yeah, I left him alone. When I found Green Eyes, I shared this work. Right? I first found him. What he said? Yeah, I found this work, right? Let me put these brothers in here because these guys been with me for a long. I don't know why they keep jerking my man J. Lee Chronicles. But well, like he said, if you don't play on Instagram, YouTube for a while, they'll tighten you up. He's knowing everybody know. I don't know. I try to stay active with it, with a comedy community board. But when we met Green Eyes, he was like, if I'm not mistaken, he was like he was in the hundreds, like over the hundreds. He was in. What's Green Eyes say? When I met you, how you was? You was like, I'm trying to see a number that I'm trying to see that a respectful number. I don't want to disrespect the number because you was 800. When I met you, you was like under the number. You was like pushing 5 or something like that. Yeah, when I met you, what number you had? You had like close to like 5 or 6, something like that. Something like that. Then when yeah, thank you. What was his thing? What was your thing, Green Eyes? When Ham Doom met you. You had about 500. And look, I helped chilled out with him. Went on the show. We did some MC work. Greatest live he ever had. Blew up. Shot they robbed him. That's fucked up, man. That's deep, man. That's deep, man. That people got time to sit down and watch your page to say they don't like you because you chilling. You minding your business. The next thing you know, they just want to just be outside. The dude said that to me. I wouldn't care. This is my second page. I got flagged by YouTube a long time ago. I understood that. And I was right there with 1,400. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had 1,400. Just like, what the heck? And then it was moving. Videos moving. Woke up the next day. Page was swiped. This is the second page. Hampton's Hood at gmail.com. And whatever. They wouldn't even let me use my what you call it, man? What they call that? The email again. They scratch you, boy. When they scratch you for real. They're not playing. But that's why we got info. That's why everything is info. You know, it's sad. But look, what do? We just stay strong and get back on the job. Only if you feel like doing the job. I know what it feels like, man. I was there. A lot of people have a wake-up call like this sometimes. You know, deactivate yourself and then start over just to see how it feels to climb back up to get 20 to 13 to 14. This shit is amazing. It's a nasty game, man. You know, that's why you gotta big up your hashtags or something. So if you do lose out, you can fall back into the hashtags and maybe they can upgrade the situation that we in. Because this thing here is a gimmick, man. I'm telling people I ain't reporting. I ain't talking about no crap. I'm talking about HAMP Doom. And now because we finished the leftovers. We finished. We got that boo work right now. I just came today because Green Eyes came with this work. And I felt like this was something to say. No welcomes given, man. With unfair acts. You know, we give you a lot of Thanksgiving. Thanks, man. Thanks for giving us your time. Thanks for giving peace. Thanks for coming through. Thanks. Now, no welcomes given. You come over here, I know what you're thinking about. You looking to just see how flourish we look so you can get ahead and work for. They work for those people. He works for them. They work for each other. He works for YouTube police. A few YouTube polices out there that just get paid to troll, just get paid to continue to say that you impersonating somebody. Who is we impersonating? Nobody. Hassan Campbell been seen me 3 years ago when I was just doing Hassan Campbell tricks with the titles, no headings. So why you should be upset to say I'm impersonating somebody? That sound like a hater who ain't got no talent, who just want to be in everybody taco, like a piece of shit that they are. So I feel bad, man. Yep. We can't get back into it. Adds to the journey, weed out quitters. Yeah, and Uncle MS Doom. Nippy, sit down. You just ate your food. Thank you, man. Just relax. Everything is cool. I'm working. I sat here and chilled out. You laid down. As soon as I activate the camera, you ready. The best thing to do is have your heart back into it. MS was right there when I lost that. That's why I got these good people today. Because they saw that I didn't quit. I wanted to quit a few times. It was heavy, man. Like, I wasn't worried about the subscribers. You know what I was worried about? My first time getting monetized. That's what it was. All these years, you say to yourself, they doing that now? That's what I want. I don't want this. You know, I knew the subscriber was going to come. I just said, well, let me see what that thing is about. Sure enough, we got it. It's just a little badge, I guess. I'm not really worried about it. I just know that it's there. And I know that I work for it. And I seen, and you was right there. You was monetized. Last time I saw you, Green, you was playing the game. You was playing Fortnite. I just saw you playing Fortnite. But my man MS Doom said we could teach you, man. Just stay strong in there, man. The straight out of homeless, we can't get back. You know what I mean? As the journey weeds out the quitters, we did that. You know, we were struggling. I lost 5-6 pages before, man. My kid's mother erased a few because she was in a relationship with a bum. They was mad at my work. You know what I'm saying? Now this page here, it's okay. Now if I get attacked again, well, you already know. You know, we just say to ourselves, how let the email overflood. But everything info, entertaining, educational, motivational purposes only. So I don't get it. YouTube should contact people when they know that people is giving them a problem, saying that this, that, and the third. YouTube should try to see where the problem at. Okay? Why would he flag Green Eyes? Something he didn't like about Green Eyes, I don't know. You know, I know you introduced me to him. That's messed up. You know what I mean? That's messed up, man. I don't want to. Don't bring nobody to me, man, to my house, man. You see MS Doom, he see you coming, he just say, see J Lee Chronicles, he been here. He been rolling with me when I had 641 subscribers. J Lee Chronicles was already in the high in the zone. He pulled me, threw me on his board, and said, Let it run. But he said, HAMP has 17 minutes per video the World Star stole from him without any compensation or credit. HAMP was the Dana White of Subway fights. That's right. We here, and the owner, W, died in Asia. Sarge Power. We won. Yeah. World Star stole one of my videos from the Subway fights. I ain't never seen the video in 1 minute. When I put it out, I saw seconds. Yeah, Q, not W. Yeah, Q. Q could have called me. AIP to Q, man. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Nah, because I didn't know I was going to do what I'm doing now, because I think that's when he was like, yo, when you come on, just tag and I got you. It was something like that I didn't know that Q was trying to tell me. That's the guy that ran World Star. You know what I'm saying? I didn't dig it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, you know? Yeah, AIP Q, man. Q was a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining nothing. And that's facts right there, Green Eye. That's fact. I had it, and I lost it. Just like I missed the number the first of the month. Damn birthday came out straight. Forgot it. Running around trying to handle some business. Almost made it. But, you know, be patient. Big up the Killer Cam from Dipset. Cameron. I got to use his method. It's only money. It's only money. So, in all actuality, I ain't mad at Q for taking 1 hour shit and get 17 million views. I'm happy for him. Wherever he's located, he could be sitting here now as an ancestor, because we talking about him in the good way. Not even dissing him like, yeah, that nigga played himself. Word up. Nah, I ain't say nothing. I heard about it. MS Doom hit me. Yeah. Nothing said about my channel being struck. Well, you know, it's dependent on your people. I don't know your peoples. You just got to me. We just met each other, right? All I know is that I came as HAMP Doom, the supervillain of YouTube. That's the gimmick. Everybody took that as a comic book. They took it as was exactly what it is, just something to have fun with. How far will he go? I don't go too far because I don't know these peoples on YouTube. I don't know them. You brought the niggas to my house. Now I gotta change bank codes. You understand? You brought that nigga to my house, right? Green Eyes? We're gonna talk hustling talk. I told you to come to Connect. I went to your spot. I didn't bring nobody. I went to your spot. I brought HAMP Doom. You got over 1,000 views almost hitting over there. You understand what I'm saying? I had to change the bank codes when you brought that nigga over here. I don't even know his name. I just remember who he was. You understand? Nigga had a baseball cap and whatnot. Who wear they baseball caps without a... Who put the bin in them? You know what I'm saying? We just flop the hats. Where my hat at? We just put the hat. If you ain't got a dad hat, I'm cool. You could flop. You could bend that. But we talking about like New York Yankee hat. You ain't on the field. So you brought him to my house. The first thing I saw was his hat. I said, wait a minute. Why his hat look like that? We didn't do that since teenagers. The last time, let me get a hat. Get a hat. Let me get a hat. Let me show you who Green Eyes brought to the house. I was just cool. See, this is a hat. You could do that. You could put this thing on. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. I could dig that. I could dig it. You came to the spot. You had a little outfit, and you had a dad hat. You could do better. I'm fascinated. I'm cool. Right? I'm comfortable with that. Now, I got a Wu-Tang hat. Right? It's a Wu-Tang snapback. Why would I want to put a bin into this? Why would I want to go like that? When I saw that nigga had this one of these hats like that, I said, he's a cop. This nigga brought a fed to the spot. But you know me, wasn't no work out there, though. It was just some work. Niggas was just getting high. He couldn't do nothing about that. We were just getting high. You can't lock us up because nobody came in. Once people saw that, I said, yo, who that? They said, yo, Green Eyes. That's Green Eyes. They came from Camp Green. They came from Camp Green. You know, my team looking at it like, yo, Ham Doom, don't worry about it. MS Doom hit me in the email. He was like, yo, you know, you got some difficult wanted people up on the show, man. I'm looking. I'm fascinated because you're here. But I'm also like, what the heck? My man got his hat bit like that. You know what I'm saying? He got his hat bit like that. No cream involved, nothing. I said, Mm-mm. Now, I'm not saying that's your man. I'm just saying he tagged along and came to the crib. So now he know my crib. I got to change bank codes. I got the high gold. I got to just tell my peoples in a different dog slang now. We got dog whistles. You hear me? That's the code. You understand? 360 is over. I changed it. You know, to connect. We took it to another situation, man. You're not gonna get us. Man. I seen it, man. I seen it. You understand? All right, go ahead, man. Go sit down, man. Come on now. Stop playing around, man. Please. Come on, chill out, man. Yeah. So that's what I seen. I got to move around. Yeah, I got to move around. Now I got to change my hat. I got Wu-Tang. It's all about cream. Hey, he can come here and run around all he wants to. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was a person. Matter of fact, I know Green Eyes. This guy got green eyes right here. This is a green eyes right here. See green in the eyes of green. I'm looking at green eyes. This is it right here. So look, let me tell you. Let me see what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You brought them there to hang out. Come on, sit down, man. You brought them there to come to the shirt and tie session of the banquet. And all I found out was that they was working to get you. And they got you. So what do? Let's strategize this in a better sense. I don't know nothing. That's the green eyes I know. I don't know green. I don't know. Sir, I don't know green eyes. I ain't never seen them before. I know red, black, and green. I know that. It's a lot of green. This thing is turning green and it's turning a different color. You understand what I'm saying? Nippy, you got to relax. You sat up here already. Please, I'm working. You got to sit down inside. Go sit down. Thank you, man. You can't sit up here all day. I need to work. Yeah, you brought him in here to the session. You know what I'm saying? When he went to the bathroom, he went to the women's bathroom with one sink, toilet, a mirror, very tight. He didn't go to the men's bathroom. All right, that's one thing we had that as soon as we knew who he was, Nicole Bell. We sent him to the ladies' room. Reason why? Because there's powder in there. He won't know. See, the work was in the ladies' room. Around all they powder, when they go powder their nose and situations of things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? So now, Green Eyes brought that nigga. He ain't come with us. I had a shirt and tie. I was minding my business. I knew the hat was funny when I saw him. Hat was bent like that. Hat was bent like that. It wasn't like this, straight up and down, how you supposed to wear. Even when they on the field, they don't bend it too tough. They rock it normal. The black brothers do. You understand what I'm saying? The black brothers do. I don't know about him, but that's how that went. So now he's happy that he got. So now he's looking for more people. Hopefully, he don't get connected to. Hopefully, maybe he was out for that brother. And they was doing shows together too. That's tough. I went over there and gave a nice session. Yeah, that's what happened. We trying to find out now, MS Doom, because Green Eye says that there's a lot of individuals out there looking to do things like that, and he's leading the team. Not Green Eyes, the guy that came with Green Eyes. That Green Eyes thought that was an employer, and Green Eyes thought that he was a good person handling the books, due to the fact that they had the same common knowledge on some sort of musical talent on Broadway. Terrible on how they play us like that. That's why I gotta be like, yo, you sure you know the Fat Boys? You sure you know the Fat? You sure you know All You Can Eat? Are you sure? Because I'm not quite sure you know the Fat Boys like I know the Fat. I was with Prince Market D. Buff. I was with Son and them niggas. We was eating a lot of pizzas and dancing around Burger King when the Burger King was real, not the fake that you get now. You know, Fat Boys. They had their own burgers. So I need to know. Next time we get some people come in here, we got a different 50 years of hip hop is a lot of words. We got to find some of them words, sneak it around, bring it to us. And if a stupid nigga think he can slide up in here and talk about he knows something, hit him with that word. And hope if he don't answer it the right way, we know he's a clone. This dude was a clone hanging around Son. Yeah, thank you for this teaching moment. That's why I'm saying, Nicole, he was in there. He was dancing around with those peoples. You see, Nicole Bella's another one. Everyone in the chat, you know, MS Doom know Nicole Bella. They remember me. They all knew that I was what I was. They knew I could have been got hit. I got hit because I was doing a skit, and they told me about the skit. This is what it was that I didn't know. I was doing the Foster Sin laundry room scene, and I was standing behind the director, and they had the girl doing laundry. She wasn't naked. She just had her underwears apparently over the situation of her pants. So we were just filming. This is a story. I figured I could get away with it. Once they sent in and said something ain't right with it. That I hit it again saying, yo, I didn't know what they talking about. Like, what is you saying? I wake up the next day, they explained it very, very clearly. You cannot, you have to, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, that's what it is. They said, yeah. So now we got this page. So what we do now, we do the same thing backwards and moving forward. You understand? We got Hassan Campbell in the old pages. He be flying around in here. He don't say too much of anything. Yeah, they got you up on the deadlift, man. I got everybody on the deadlift and pulled. I told everybody, I said, yo, they tried to get me on the deadlift. They couldn't do it. I got you on it. They found the way, man. Put extra weight on you, man. That's Ralph Munez right there. That's Ralph Munez right there. That's Ralph Munez right there. If it ain't MS Doom, it's Ralph Munez. These are the two engines. See, that's what it was, Green Eyes. You ain't have no engines. See, I got these two guys. They've been with me for years. They know about that I'm coming to work with some sporadic work. She said, I knew you haven't been around Green Eyes. I mean, I bumped into him about like everyone else bumped into everybody. But I shared the work. I seen some talent into the situation. I seen the ideas that he can get down with his mindset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be all right, Nicole Bella. He just got to get through the stage and get back to work. I know what it feels like, man. I know what it feels like. Trust me. Ralph Munez was with me too. He remember how I started with 34 over here. When I lost my page, I had 34. Never forget. What I do, I just kept writing. I kept being positive, and I kept watching things. I kept saying, all right, let me see how this works. Once I realized that I could get away with Hassan Campbell and not shade him, my goal was just have the name and the thing so I could get my work out. He was my distributor. He was my, come through my channel. And you know what I'm saying? So I used that. And anyone else tried to take it, but they couldn't handle it. So even Nicole Bella could see that if she see it. She was here. All my videos was just, it was Hood Hamptons, but all the videos was Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell this, Hassan Campbell that. No shade attended to Hassan Campbell. None. That's why I didn't get tackled by him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I see they are. That's why we changed the curriculum, Nicole, because we was having fun with a few people, right? And then I seen where it was after the behind the situation with Son and them that you seen earlier. And I seen on how the numbers is looking. So I said, okay, cool. Let me just play back my position. Mm-hmm. Thank you, my queen. Thank you. And I changed the whole curriculum. You know what I mean? Kept the same format, but I did it backwards. Pushed it forward. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just using Hood Hamptons, I came with the life stories and said, yo, this would be life story. This would be Hassan Campbell life stories. You know what I'm saying? So I came with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be cool, man. You know, I did it because I just seen that I don't have a problem giving it some time. You family, it's all good. Let me just finish getting into the storyline of it. All right. Let me get you back into the storyline. All right, let me work it back. Let me work them. So we got unfair acts with people who don't got no channels, watch channels. Now they intertwine with your friendliness on being a friend talking to them, knowing that nobody else will talk to him except the guy at the store. He probably just tell him what you want and hurry up and get on out of there. So this psychology is like unfair acts. Now we coming across no welcomes given, no more welcomes given, because we see the fact that us giving you a welcome. This is what happens. So no welcomes given. The first black man to ever say no welcomes given. You could keep the Thanksgiving. This is the leftovers of Thanksgiving. Dude said he had a flute to play you, pipe with you, for you to pay for. You paid for. He ain't give you no words. So now we got to give words out. We ain't been reading in 100 years. We ain't been reading since 100 years. We ain't got 100 years underneath our belt with reading. And you want to stop with words? You want to manipulate with words? See, that's that Yakub dinner. That's that Yakub breakfast. And that's that Yakub lunch that you still having fun with. That's why I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. What did I eat today, Hamp? I don't even remember. All I know is I got some water in my system. I had a small chicken breast. No season. Very small, like real thin, like real small, real tight. Yeah. Only why? Because I want to thank them. Because some of you guys are still full off that Thanksgiving dinner. That's why we having these problems. Psychologically messed up. I got to solve them now. It's getting ready to get cold. I got the whole suit on. Different tie. Same shoes on. So I came to work. Stand up in here and they give you this shirt. The shirt could be however they want until they get the fitted guy to come do the work. But look, I'm going to be cool with that. They'll see him stand outside dressed in black. What was the problem? The Jew did that. No problem with him. Just, I got a tie. We going to rock it just like that. Eye to eye. Small sage on this small page. You know what I'm saying? We just want to get back and blow them back with a 12 gauge. I saw this movie last night. I was very enraged. I said to myself, please, God, save my daughter and things. But check it. When I saw the movie, it got me very enraged. I said to myself, man, oh man, these people's out here playing games. But look, they out here. Pay attention to that citizen apps when they tell you about those predators that's out there. So this would be on how you prepare. Pay attention to that citizen apps that tell you about those predators that's out there. You got to pay attention to that. You got to pay attention to that. You got to pay attention to that. It's the movie we saw was called Lovely Bones. If you're not strong, this was my second time watching. When I first saw it, I'm not a Mark Wahlberg fan. Wahlberg fan. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. Was his name Mark Wahlberg? Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. I'm not really a good fan, but I like his acting skills a little bit. He's passionate. Mark Wahlberg. He's passionate. So one of these good movies here, he played a dad, two girls, a little boy, a daughter. A wife, and a dog. Yeah, this movie was very sad on how the predator walked around, moving around. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. And then his daughter, right underneath his nose. The neighbor was living right next to him. Kidnapped his daughter. Kidnapped the daughter, boy. Took her through an adventure in the basement. And threw her inside of a safe. Twisted idea of a 14-year-old being apprehended by an adult. Not in the right way. Hurts my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to jump through the movie last night. And that's my second time watching. The first time I watched it, let me see what you say. Oh no, we monetized, Queen. We monetized. The dollar sign is downstairs. You heard me? Let me get that thing. They just told me my thing. No, Nicole, you have all right to speak. You've been here with me. You just don't come more enough because, I be on my little silly stuff, but that's cool. But today we talking. I always got a curriculum going on, Yeah, the little dollar sign downstairs. Far as the payments, they haven't sent no checks in the mail. Oh, man, what was that? I had hit a button. And it knocked me out. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, Nicole. I was hitting the button. Okay, it's charging. All right, cool. Small sage for burning greatness. We be so back to the storyline. What time is it? Okay, we got good time. We're gonna hustle. Okay, where was we? I said your life had a better fight on the bed sheet drying. Or rather the mines of Africa digging passages, let me be honest. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. He went through a lot of struggle with that movie to find something that deep, pertaining to something that real, pertaining to what we see on these Citizens app, as I was giving a small lyric to. And we have to pay attention to these Citizens apps telling us that those predators is out there. Because if this was back then, them little girls would have not got taken. Even though it was their own kind, don't make a difference. All lives matter. I say that happily, and I say it disgruntledly at some times when some lives don't matter if they doing dirt things like this to hurt other people's lives. So some people's lives don't matter, but all lives do matter. So in this case, in the movie Lovely Bones. This is my second time watching it. Out of all these, I watched it with my kid's mother when my child was like, when my daughter was like, how old was Savannah? I think she was no, I don't even think she came into existence. I think we was making her. I don't even think she came into existence. Nah, I just think me and my kid's mother at that time used to watch movies, and we came across. Yeah, don't when you go see it, Nicole, because it's the girl says she been waiting for her mother, so she can feel. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel that. Just be careful. I stood up in the mirror 2-3 times, throwing punches. Ask the dog what she could talk to you. I was in there throwing punches. I was getting all. I was standing up. I saw the movie. I was doing that. I was just hitting the air. I stood up again. I was just going crazy. I stood up again. I looked. I just kept saying, man. I was just standing up, throwing my hands all over the place yesterday. Punching the mirror. Man, looked at myself. And I prayed. After I finished that, I prayed. And I prayed before I came up here because that shit still bothered me. Well, that's why I stay out of that. So I prayed, Nicole. So when you go watch this movie, my queen, watch it with your little king, right? Because that's what it's going to be. You can't watch. You got to watch. Woo! I think you should watch it first before you let your little king watch it. I think you should watch it first. Okay? And get your anger out. Get your anger out first. Okay? Because if you do it, you can do it in front of your kid. I mean, it would be kind of like, what's going on, mommy? And now you got to break it more. I'm telling you, I was about to pop. I'm thinking about it. But I know they like to play on our emotions. But that does happen. The little girl was explaining all the incidents that this dude did. And I don't want to tell you the movie, but it's cultivating with emotions of saying, why nobody ain't listen? And the dog was giving signals. The husband, Mark Wahlberg, was right there. That's what hurt. Like, that's what hurted me with him. He was right there. In the telepathic of death. Because I had a dream of my mother. My mother came to my dream out of 3 years that she died. She probably been coming. But dreams you have a lot of, right? So you can't remember a lot of them. But I got a notion of something one time. My mother came to my dreams twice. And she came as of age that she was, lifting me up like a baby. Like was happy to see me and lift me up. And I like, Mom, put me down. I was like, put me down. I'm too heavy. I remember this. Listen, I remember this. Literally, I remember this. I said, Mom, put me down. I'm too heavy. She said, nah, boy, I got you. So I knew what that meant. Then I had another dream. And I heard this as I'm talking to you, you hearing me. Now, this might sound funny, but it did to me. But it might sound cringy, but it made sense to me. She was like, boy, listen, all you need is your money and your sage. But she said the W word. I said, Mom, you see, because she was a counselor. She was a counselor of addiction, of people who had addictions, and that was a serious moment of time of dealing with death. So seeing this movie resonate, you have to be real connected. I don't want to feel esoteric, but you have to be really connected and understand that that is a life. It's called life after the death. It's life after death. So it's something there. You know what I'm saying? It's something there. We just don't know because the physical is what we used to. Is so, that's why they leave you so hard out there before you get to the jump off. That's why they leave you out there until you get to the coroner's office. They want to make sure the rigor mortis sits in, but the body is still moving around, even though it's presumed DOA. But rigor mortis ain't sit in it yet to be stiffed enough for it to be carried up out of there to be put for situations. So here we go. That body got to sit out there. That's why the body sit out there so long. They sit out there for a very long time. Not only that, there's only a little bit of one truck floating around picking up dead bodies. But that's like sign. They can't go just get you right now. You still hot. You got to get cold, buddy. That's tough. So unfair acts. So when you see this movie, Nicole, because Steven Spielberg and the rest of these people put it together. Well, if your soul is good, they'll help you. I love going to haunted houses. When I was young, I used to love going. They'd be like, that's haunted. I'd be like, no, I love it. But I knew my soul was right. Could I go in there acknowledging it? Before Blair Witch Project, I was going in there acknowledging it. I knew what it was. Yo, one time, me and my little cousin she says he went to some houses. I used to live in this apartment about 10 years ago. I would always feel like I'm seeing spirits, but never spoke to me. They would just sit there and watch and stare at me. Yeah. I remember one time me and my little cousin went to Pennsylvania. And all this stuff with Lovely Bones was in Pennsylvania. I went to Pennsylvania. The girl name was Susie Salmon. She AIP, wherever she's located at. That was her name, little 14-year-old girl. When I moved out, the building had stopped. Somebody told me that building was built on the spot that used to hang slaves back in the slavery days. Well, yes. And if your spirit is good, they won't bother you. But the safest place to be, I would love to hang out in the graveyard. That's the safest place to be, the graveyards. Ain't nothing scary about a goddamn graveyard. You be safe over there. Nobody won't look for you over there. That's where all the bums go at to sleep, in the graveyards. They go sleep right there by the tombs. Yep. I seen it done. I was homeless for 3 years. Remember, I seen it done. Did I participate? Nah, I just seen it done. And I did hours of hanging around. Yeah, it was eerie. Nah, it was pleasant. It was pleasant. Looking, you just say, man, how was their life before they got there? That's what I was thinking. But me and my little cousin one time was in Pennsylvania, Poconos. We were just running around, happy to go to this penny candy store to buy some oatmeal cookies, lemon cookies, Just to remember the splash. It be ginger with a splash on it. With the splash, you know, that little stripe. We used to go get those. And then we just started wandering around. But we knew they'd get back. But we just wandered around. Say, yo, cuz, listen, we're just gonna run around, look around. Mind you, let me do all the talking. Don't you say a word. Let me do all the talking. You have to. I'm older than you. You just tell me how to say it. But his mother was a school teacher. You know what I'm saying? I was talking slang. He would be like, yo, you got to say it like this. So I said, just let me do all the talking. No matter what happened. You got to let me do all the talking. A few times came across a couple of people that could have Emmett killed us, man. Could have Emmett killed us, man. You understand what I'm saying? They could have Emmett killed us, man. They could have Emmett killed us, man. But you got to let me do all the talking. You say, reason why I said let me do all the talking, somebody got to scream when it's over. But being that you're not talking, your voice going to be good to crack. So start screaming. That's your job. I talk, you scream. Run screaming. If anything happens, you got to scream. Got to scream before the movie came on the screen. You got to scream to get us out of this. Got to, cuz. You have to. My little cousin, never forget. So we walking around. We went to the graveyard. I went to the graveyard to puff that thing. When I was getting out, I was just like a little bit about approaching. Yeah, we was approaching. We was approaching the high school. We was approaching. Was it? Yeah, because my aunt had took us to Florida, brought us back from Disneyland, and then said, yo, this is going to be like not no more going on to Pennsylvania Fernwood, Pennsylvania Shawnee, you know, just to be out there eating in how they like to do. So how age. This was 14, 5th, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that was that age. Let me do all the talking. You have to. You're not going to get, because I'm already MCing in the street. I'm already rapping. I'm already doing things. Yeah, that's what that was. So, last time in Pennsylvania. You never had to go grave rob. Headstones, pillows, but eventually paid off. That's the God. Man, had to get a beat soon. We only got an hour into it. We seen some people run through the cemetery. Is what I'm trying to get to. And me and my little cousin saw some little girl skipping. Just skipping. Hair was pretty. She had like a dress on, like a little school dress with flowers on it. And I'm thinking she was black. I think she was black. Just skipping, like she had a balloon. Just running. So we followed. Because we went to the church. We cut through one of the, after we went to the penny store to get the cookies. No, we got to go somewhere to eat them. So we had to eat them. I said, yo, by the time we get back home, we'll have an appetite. Don't worry about it. We ain't going to lose it. So let's eat the cookies, because we know grandma and your moms ain't going to have that. And they're going to 2 pieces and all that. You know how they did us, because they want that hyperactiveness to be all running around through the house. So they cut the sugar cookies down to about like 2 after dinner. And we got a cake. It was a real thin piece. So we jetted to go get to the spot. So I had some pennies, and all through the time walking, we finding pennies. So you can imagine, I'm bringing candy home for my sister and my little cousin. There was 2 girls and 2 kids, 2 boys. Me and my little cousin and his cousin and my sister. So perfect hit. We rocking now. So I said, yo, let's go to church. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I didn't know what it was about. I just seen some money. I just saw money. You know, I'm from the damn streets of New York City, coming to hang out with y'all Pennsylvanians. I don't know you. No one gave us the rule. I've seen money. I looked around. I asked my cousin, do you see what we see? He said, yeah, we tell you the amount later, but we little kids, G.I. Joes, okay? These cheeseburgers back in the days, we used to love those. So I seen this money in the church, in the church, in the church. Nobody in the church. We just walking, some black boys. They could have Emmett killed us. They could have Emmett killed us. But let me do all the talking. Just let me do all the talking, because your job is to scream. You know, to run and scream. I could probably get out of this. So I said, wait a minute. We saw the little girl run. I said, oh, maybe we did. I said, cuz ran out. I ran behind. I turned back. I said, wait. I grabbed the money. Threw it in my pocket. Didn't count nothing. It just was a lump sum of money just sitting in the church pan, like a pan, but by the door. Now, I don't know if that's the offering. Nobody was there. We looked around. First thing came to my mind was, I know this is it right here. I said, come on, cuz. Then we saw the little girl. I said, oh, maybe we go follow on. They probably know some area. Oh, wait, grab the money. Let's go. We followed that girl. We ran and said, hey, yo. But she was way ahead of us, dancing with a balloon. If I got the money, my cousin didn't know. But he saw it. He didn't know I picked it. I just turned back and said, wait a minute. I grabbed it. He didn't know. He just wanted to see the girl. Not to get it, to find out where are we? Who are you? What's the name of this town right here? We belong in Shawnee. We in the resorts. What we doing back here in these slave farms? Could have Emmett killed us. Could have Emmett killed us. Facts. So now we get away. We followed her. I didn't see her. The story of still going back to Lovely Bones saying that the spirit people is still around. That's where we're going at. Saying that if your soul is good, it's going to guide you the right way. Because I went through a couple of graveyards. I felt peaceful hanging around them. I actually was hearing them talk to me like, yo, you look, who you? You looking for them over there. Your peeps probably over there. I seen them came the other centuries back. They back over there. You got to walk that way. You over here. If you don't know, they'll let you know. The spirits will say, hey, they'll probably say, oh, what's going on? He want, what you doing here? Your peeps over there. Who you looking for? Biggie? Tupac? Well, you got to travel. You know, you got to travel. But who you looking for? What's your last name? You looking for the Evans? The Evans grave sites is back that way. Follow that path. Go down the other one. Watch out for Mr. Jones and his team. You understand what I'm saying? Watch out for Mr. Jones and his team. They don't like unwelcomers walking around like this. So no welcomes given. So just be careful. But if they ask, you just tell them, we sent you. You understand what I'm saying? Puffing weed talking to the dirt. They telling me don't walk over here. This is not your area. You looking for the Evans and the dynasty? They over there. You looking for the Shang dynasty? They over there. Over here, this is the Joneses and these guys over here. Yeah. Family of black mafias over here. You like, what? So in all conclusion to this of being in the hour on this show, it took viewers as yourself. It also took Green Eyes to come back and reveal himself after being put on the shelf for some peoples that he thought was cool, calm, and collected. Unfortunately, trust nobody except those that trust you. If someone trusts you, trust them. That's it. That's how you trust people. But don't trust nobody. Only trust those that trust you. If you could be trusted, then things will work out. So when you start running around, yeah, no mental bury here because that heart keep messing up my last line. I can't see that. I'm gonna have to tell YouTube I gotta move that feature. That feature don't work. It make so somebody else make a comment, it boosts it up. Yeah, The only way you can trust people is if you trust yourself. You can be trusted, you can trust people. If somebody trusts you, then you should be able to return the favor back. Don't be a slime ball. Don't be a slime ball. And we covered everything. Just Nicole, when you're gonna see that movie, just be prepared to be strong. Green Eyes, we'll see you in the streets. MS Doom, we appreciate you. Be coming right back to work. We're gonna hustle this. The other one's gonna be called Bull, Blood of Olympus. We coming back with this. The next segment gonna be Bull, Blood of Olympus.